So you want to make $10,000 a month, but you don't know which route to take. Most people take the traditional route. They go to school, study hard for their exams, get good grades, go to university, and then get a 9-to-5 job. Sorry to burst your bubble, but the average person makes $63,795 per year, according to the latest data from the Social Security Administration. That's $5,316 per month, so nowhere near your goal of $10,000 a month. Even worse, this data includes people who've been in the game for ages. So if you're just starting out in your 20s, you'll probably be making way less than 5k a month if you stick to this old school path. But hey, let's say somehow you hit the jackpot and score a 9-to-5 gig that pays you 10k a month. Maybe you become a hotshot doctor or lawyer. Sounds great, right? Well, not so fast. You'd still be trading away your time and freedom for that paycheck. This was the route that my parents expected me to follow. They believed it was the only way to a secure future. Maybe some of you are sitting there right now, feeling that same pressure with your parents expecting the same of you. However, deep down, you feel like there must be a faster way you can make over 10k per month with more freedom. And that's exactly where the new route comes in. Don't worry, I know this sounds like it's leading up to some sort of sales pitch, but I'm not going to try and sell you anything, so feel free to relax. You can follow this route completely for free, and how you navigate it will depend on you. Many successful people like Stephen Bartlett, Joe Fazer and Ali Abdaal are taking this route already, but they aren't really talking about it. It also doesn't matter how old you are, as you can switch to this new route no matter what stage of the traditional route you're currently on. However, the longer you wait, the tougher it gets to make that big jump. Why? Well, as you keep going down this usual path, life starts piling on more stuff, like a mortgage, a partner, kids, the whole shebang. Don't get me wrong, you can still switch gears at any stage, but trust me, it's way easier if you do it sooner rather than later. I left school with no money or qualifications, so I was forced down this route early on, and I believe that's one of the key reasons I became a millionaire in my 20s and have been able to compound that wealth ever since. Hopefully you're convinced that this new route to making over $10,000 per month is at least worth learning about, so let me break down the 3 steps involved. Step 1 is consume. Believe it or not, you don't know everything. If you think you do, then you're delusional and arrogant. So what's the solution to this? It's simple. Consuming knowledge. Think of it this way. It's like gathering resources in Minecraft. You need the right materials to build, survive, and ultimately conquer. However, the education system never really teaches you how to find information worth consuming. It's not as simple as reading a boring textbook or a quick Google search. So here's some advice. Before you even reach for your laptop, you need to identify what you want to learn. This needs to be some kind of high income skill. Some examples that come to mind are video editing, high ticket sales, web design, coding, graphic design, and copywriting. Honestly, there are so many out there. Just pick one that you feel you'd already have a little bit of a natural gift for. It's always easier to sharpen a strength than develop a weakness. Once you've narrowed it down, this area will become your focus. Now you'll need time to seek out credible sources. I know I'm biased, but I think the best place to do this is on YouTube. Find some trustworthy experts with large audiences, watch their videos and note down their key points. You need to extract the key information, not copy down their life story. Ask yourself, what point is that person actually making, and what lesson is behind their story or experience? Once you've done that and your notes are looking solid, I'd start to look at the types of people that are watching and engaging with that content. If you notice they have a strong community, then get stuck in. I'd even go the extra mile and head over to Reddit and Discord. This way, you'll be able to connect with people that are passionate about the same niche as you. Engage with them, ask questions and learn from their experiences. I guarantee you, joining these types of groups will give you a proper insight into the real struggles that people are facing, which is far more valuable than watching only the creators' videos. It's one thing to learn from top creators online, but when you dive into these communities, you get a front row seat to see what's really going on, giving you access to priceless knowledge. Trust me, this will come in very handy later on. A word of warning though, it can be very easy to fall into the trap of only watching one person or even just watching YouTube videos. If you want to get the most from this, then you need to be consuming from a variety of different people and mediums. In other words, you really shouldn't be shying away